Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest themed games casts this side of East Yorkshire. And today I've got a 4 vs 4 in Unification on Penal Colony. Playing as the traitorous Imperial Guard, we've got Miriam and we've got Yazoo55. We've got me playing as the Chaos Demons with a Nurgle theme. And we have got Tiger Shark playing as a Death Guard with a Demon theme. Seeking to purge Camp 109, we have got the Dead Brother as the Inquisition. We've got Falco as the Sisters of Battle. We've got Magic Man also as the Sisters of Battle. And we have got Abandoned Reason as the Inquisition. So the story for Camp 109, if you imagine in a distant, war-torn world where there was no cities left, there was wars going on all over the place, armies crossing all sorts of battlefields. It displaced lots of refugees. So what the refugees did is that they made loads of really big camps. The camps were so large and so numerous that they just kind of became little hive cities in their own right. And eventually in one of these little camps, Camp 109, they decided, oh, well, we're feeling quite sad. Some of us are sick. The Emperor's not helping us, so maybe the Chaos Demons will. So start praying to Nurgle, and Nurgle's like, yep, I've got you boys. I will make sure that you are sick, but you enjoy being sick. So, they're quite happy about that. Some people in the camps aren't too happy about it. They want to worship different things. There's a little mini civil war going on, but eventually the Nurgle boys win. And after a while, they're all smelly, all a bit diseased. And then the Inquisition, they were like, hold on a minute, that's heresy, you can't do that. So one dude comes along and he's thinking, right, I'm just going to explode this camp from orbit. But Sister's like, oh no, that won't work, because it's not just a disease of the body, it's also a disease of the soul. So you need to go into the camp, find the original source and kill it. So they go inside, they find the main source, the Sisters stand around in this little circle, sing it some songs. They're all like, hey, Chaos Demon Prince, stop being a bad man. He refuses to stop being a bad man, so the Inquisitor goes in, bonks him on the head, and then he dies. And then they explode it from orbit. And everyone lived happily ever after, the end. God, that's a long story, but I hope you appreciate the lore going on there. Anyway, we've got some plague zombie hordes. Where's my camera going? Yeah, some plague zombie hordes coming in to pester and harass these stormtroopers. Unable to reinforce, but they come out fully squadded with all their numbers. And once a model dies, after a while they are able to regenerate their numbers, which is quite interesting. Well, I do quite like how they're just running after these stormtroopers. And stormtroopers are like, nah mate, we don't want to get involved. Please leave us alone, don't give us a hug. The stormtroopers, when they get hit, they also get a little bit of damage done to them. And the more damage these plague zombies do, the higher their regen is, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. We've got some Seraphins coming in over this side. We also have a whole smorgasbord of Nurglings and plague zombies, as well as some regular plague bearers, counting 7 to 7 up to heaven to chase these guys away. Inquisitorial Stormtroopers were going for a little cheeky look at that listing post, but sadly, we're not able to gain any sort of purchase in there, I'm afraid. Let's see if they can get some more Stormtroopers out to push these guys back, but one advantage that the Plague Demons do have is that whenever they get their units out, they usually, like these Nurglings, they spawn at the ground, there's 10 of them. These Plague Zombies, they spawn and 7 of them. So it's quite a lot of things to deal with. So much so that Dead Brother decides, you know what, I'm gonna go up to my namesake and be dead myself. So he pieces out. 3 vs 4 at the moment. Quite desperate times, but the Inquisition is standing strong, especially with the Seraphins bolstering their ranks. Stormtroopers not looking too healthy at the moment, but they'll do. They'll do it for now. Conscripts losing their morale, we're having things teleported in. What are you? Are you friendly? You are... Oh, you're just more Stormtroopers, fair enough. Why walk all the way from over here when you could just get a plane down here? Definitely not looking after the carbon footprint, but... in the grim darkness of the far future, there is only global warming. Got a good amount of Nurglings over here, but their morale is quite low at the moment, soon to have their morale broken. And while they've got a lot of health as a group, individually they do not have a lot of health, so when their morale is broken, their health collapses quite quickly, as opposed to other demon units. Inquisitor being zapped down. Lying prone, well not prone necessarily, is asking to be Little Spoon, but no one's coming to spoon him this day. In the centre we do have some Ecclesiastical Servitors looking to build up a listing post. Magic Man also going to see if he can build up some Pegasus minefields, but a lot of Furies been quite furious towards them. Will not let them survive. Got some Nurgle cultists over here as well, looking to sniff around this critical location. All the Nurglings down here being destroyed by their own hubris, really. Not being killed by anything, they're just not able to tether themselves to the material realm. And the Seraphins still holding on. Another Lord Inquisitor coming out for abandoned reason here. But the Portents not necessarily looking all that strong for him. Still got those Inquisitorial Stormtroopers on the field. Seraphins jumping around the side, seeing if they can get some distance, maybe regain their models. But the Traitor Guardsmen really causing some issues after that initial demon incursion. Over on this side, we've just got a lot of stuff going on. A Magic Man, for reasons beyond my... I don't know why he surrendered, but he still had things going on for him. There was no one like really attacking his base properly, but he decided, nope, I've lost faith in the Emperor, so I will leave. Which is very emotional, very sad if I do say so myself. The Lord Inquisitor isn't going to give up. He's going to hold on strong. Got some flamers on these conscripts to damage the morale. But the Inquisitor's got a fair chunk of morale to deal with. And supported by his loyal lads, he will hold this land, whatever the cost may be. But some grenade... Who's got the grenade launchers? Ah, it's the Guardsman down here. Triple grenade launchers. Not allowing this man to stand on his feet for too long. Over on in the distance, we've got some Plague Bearers. But they are being cooked alive by the Canoness and the Listening Post. But Plague Zombies and Plague Bearers, quite a lot of health to burn through. They will get the Listening Post. But some missionaries on the way, as well as a Confessor. Lots of fire, which demons do not like. But the Plague Bearers for the Death Guard do not have any morale whatsoever. So they are not susceptible. But actually also the Plague Zombies as well, none of them have morale. So they are not susceptible to morale damage that the Chaos Demons suffer from. There's some more people teleporting in. There we go. And you can kind of tell the difference. You can tell that these Chaos Demons are a little bit older than the Plague Bearers from... Where have you gone? Have you all died? Can you give me an example? Yeah, so you look at these guys. They're all janky, they're all disgusting. They've got massive moobs flapping in the wind. Terrifying beasts of the warp. And then you've got these guys that remind me of the orcs from... If any of you ever played Dungeon Keeper. That's what they kind of remind me of. I just love their walking animation. If we can get them to walk soon. Go on a journey. Do a little walk. Oh, by the by, oh, yeah, see, look at that. Just a little janky maneuver. So, with this being said, only the sisters are left, but as the sisters are on their own, these guardsmen see the error of their ways, and through diplomacy, they have managed to turn against the force of chaos and now seek to walk in the Emperor's light once more. Which, realistically, won't save them from an execution from the Inquisition. Oh, sorry. Won't save them from an execution from the Inquisition. God, that was really hard to say. But for now, they fight for glory, they fight for the Emperor. Got some Nurglings from Tiger Shark looking to take on this Listening Post, but probably won't do all that much. Being burnt to a crisp, burnt to a cinder, as the Canoness and Confessor move further on into the centre, looking to hunt down anything green and mean. Got a Dog Martyr as well. And the Plague Bearers won't... Oh, sorry, these Nurgle cultists, the only humans available for Tiger Shark, fall foul and will not stand for much longer. And Yazoo 55 has got quite the... In fact, what's your economy at the moment? Yeah, 96 and 70, but got lots of green money reserved up. So he can spam out the buildings if he wants to. And now the Traitorous Guardsmen looking to get some revenge on the double traitors down on the southern side. We do have my demonic shrine being destroyed over here, which is not nice. Don't appreciate it. But more plague zombies leading the way in. My plague bearers numbering in 9, waddling their way over. More being summoned in as well. These guardsmen feeling a little bit sick, a little bit under the weather. Now that they've lost the grandfather's favour, they won't be all that happy. Over on this side, they've still got some plague bearers here. At least keeping these heroes busy. They're not really taking all that much damage from the plague bearers neither. They're not known for their high DPS output. More or less just meant to be standing on the front lines, taking on the damage, and gradually over time whittling their opponents down. An absolute skirmish going on over here. Strong front line of plague bearers and zombies. Guardsmen, oh, conscripts even, unable to really contribute all that much. These plague bearers have activated, well, my plague bearers have activated their plague ability, which basically damages all non-Nurgle units nearby gradually over time. So that goes for allies and allies and enemies alike. So these guys are going to keep their distance from the big stink in the middle. But yeah, Chimera's really holding up nicely against the stabby bits of the plague bearers. Got no real anti-vehicle option at the moment. I'm going to go for some heavy stuffers and some long lances. It doesn't seem to be doing all that much. Sisters Heroes still in the middle. Not quite the DPS to take them on apparently, but will get squad wipe any moment now. Furies are coming in, trying to provide some support, but I mean, they're barely taking any damage of these heroes. Magic Confessor looking a little bit poorly. He's doing fine. Chimera's still 2 in number, but their numbers are waxing and waning a little bit here. Pardon me, I've got quite the hay fever at the moment. No, maybe it's just me being exposed to too much Nurgle stuff in this game. Okay, the plague bearers move forward. Guys, we're going to wait for this corruption and filth to finish before they can move forward, otherwise they will catch a cold themselves. Listening post, not listening post. Mechanized command has gone down. Guardsmen hiding in the field command, bringing out those plasma guns. We do have a Herald of Nurgle in the middle there, trying to keep everyone on my side good for their morale. And the last gunfire of the Imperial Guard continue over in. And what's happening with the sisters at the moment? Have you... where's the heroes gone? Ah, they've come back. Oh, they've got the Pious Vaughn. So very much like a Dungeons & Dragons-esque hero squad going on. Also Living Saint Arabella. Known for her high DPS output, but so high that nearby sisters units do lose their morale when she kills things. So furious is her righteous wrath. And these guys are going to come over and see if they can try and rescue the double traitor guardsmen. Well, they are building up quite a fair bit over here. They're going to go for an air command and a mechanized command. Still got their thermoplasma generator. And the Chimera is just not going down, but these plague bears are doing absolutely nothing towards the iron hulls of the Chimeras. Over on this side, the hero squad coming over, seeing if they can bash the infernal lab. But more and more plague bearers are coming. They're going to have difficult times. I mean, oh, the Confess got a little skull dude with a flamer on him. That's cute. I like that. But smiting everyone and anyone. Plague bearers bringing out some more big smells, but won't stand up for much longer against them. Got Valkyrie in the air. HQ has been taken down. Do you have any more builders, young man? You do. One builder over here. Gonna go for more Chimeras and more Vendetta heavy gunships. So quite a lot of firepower in the air at the moment, and they're going to turn over and have a look at my base. Now, before you say anything, the warp signature, Mr. Landshark, that's a key structure. You should have built loads of those. And you're right. You're absolutely right. Even in the tooltip does it say at the top, key structure in capital letters. This is where your economy comes from. Oh, I didn't read it. and I don't know how to play Chaos Demons. And one major problem that we have at the moment is that the Plague Bearers can't hit the Vendetta gunships. And I could ask Tiger Shark for some assistance, but his Plague Bearers and Nurglings also can't hit aircraft, so we're in a bit of a bind here. We need the Imperial Guard to come over, but they're quite far away. I need to punch through all these Chimeras. So by the time they actually come over, we're in quite a lot of danger. Big sigh. Big sigh. Anyway, we've got some special weapon squads coming over. Hopefully they will kill the Chimeras a lot quicker. What's in the centre at the moment? Oh, that's a critical location for Yazoo. The relic will be taken down. I'm thinking, right, well, I will build my warp gate where the old Imperial Guard base was, just for thematic reasons. Hoping that a Tech Priest engine seer can come over and build up for us. The Imperial Guard, double traitors, sniff the foul winds and think, right, if we can take this down, after my entire base being wiped out. Also got Hero Squad coming down on the southernmost side here. Demonic Shrine soon to be wiped out. We do have the Chimeras, and they have gone for the Chimerax upgrades. Just look at those doofers on the front of them. Long barrels. That's what you want. Where's the Saint gone? Oh, you're over here destroying all this stuff, right? Okay. So you might destroy everything. Left that Tribulation Mound there as the centre down here really needs to be saved. Imperial Guard cannot lose all this stuff going on here. Also, the Living Saint took a fair bit of damage while taking that stuff on. The Guardsmen look like they're going to be pushed back. Got a couple of squads of Plague Bearers left. They're trying to run away. Of a Pious Vaughn looking to exterminate all sorts of demonic corruption here as the Living Saint jumps down in support. The Herald of Nurgle with his mighty claw not quite able to break down the faithful and will be having his backside burnt as the pious person fires him up with some flamers. But yeah, I'll be taken out. I'm no longer in this game anymore. Chaos Demons have been vanquished. We now only have the Guardsmen and the Chaos Demons, but we do have a significant amount of Plague Bearers and Plague Zombies just slowly making their way over. Should they be able to get a good flanking attack? That might give the Guardsmen enough time to set themselves up. I mean, look at the economy at the moment for the Sisters. They have taken over all the bits and bobs that were left over from their fallen comrades. So they've just got money for days. And they're really just focusing on just building up all their cool units. Which is respectable, we'll take it. An infection point being built up over here. Tech Priest Engine Seer using his wily knowledge to build it all up. And Living Saint just flying straight over. Go and see if she can cause some problems in the centre of the base. Some Plague Bearers from Tiger Shark being summoned in. And this lady's been focus fired down. Falling to the fire, sadly, but she will, by the grace of the Emperor, get back up. A bright light, a shining beacon for all those to follow. Over on this side, though, the Plague Bearers are finally caught up with all the stuff that's going on. And now is the time for them to really start making some damage here. Sisters, I mean, at the moment, if you look at their squad cap and vehicle cap, they've got naught going on. They've only got their heroes going. So if the Imperial Guard can be sorted out, then we might have a chance here. Infection point still being brought up. Living Saint Arabella, as strong as she is, can't indefinitely survive all this firepower without any fighting support. The hero squad managing to break through the last of the treacherous lines. The Living Saint goes down all the same. Sad times in the pipelines. Over on this side, the Plague Bearers not quite able to break their way through these chimeras, sadly. We'll see some softer targets, though. At least get some blood on their hands while they're here. But no, that's not a engagement they're going to do all that well in. More plague bearers. But only being summoned 2 in at a time, not like the plague zombies. Will be quickly taken apart. On this infection point, it takes a fair while to get up. It's not a small building to be erected from the ground. What's been built up over here? What's oh, he's building up field commands over on this side. That's fair enough. I do quite like the aesthetics of this Inferno turret placement as well. It's just tactically, is it useful? Probably not, but still looks good. And aesthetics is what we want. Yes, Miriam now able to push out of his base. Hero squad losing the... Who are you? Losing the Confessor. You roll a D20, got a natural 1. And now these guys are looking worse for wear. Dogmata, next one on the hit list for these chimeras. We're taking out one chimera as he falls. Yeah, Hero squad soon to be no more, but a good chunk of chimeras to avenge them. Not only of chimeras, but we've also got a blooming Archangel Alicia Dominica. Golden as you please. A mighty statue in honour to the Emperor himself. Absolutely lethal. Four whole wings, if you can believe it. And her special thing is that she just goes in, and you can't really kill her because she's just got really high armour. Demon armour at that. 2200 health as well. I'm going to summon some Chaos Demons there. See if we can surround her. They will come in, but a couple of strikes from a mighty golden sword will cut these demonic bastards down. Flying over and seeing what else that she can stab. I was going to see a lot more sister stuff. We're going to see Living Saint Emily, which she increases the accuracy of anyone nearby. And we're seeing Saint Mina, which is quite cute. She doesn't have any wings, but she also doesn't have any... when they die, you know, when they come back to life, she doesn't have that one neither. But when you rebuild her after she dies, she comes back twice as fast. So it's like a soft reanimation, just costs you money. But Chimera on Chimera action. Whittled down, tank by tank. While the Plague Bearers are doing the best to take on the Archangel, she's just completely ignoring them. And making these traitors regret their life choices. Too late to turn back now. Not like these guardsmen. We've managed to find a temporary favour at the very least with the sisters. The HQ goes down. Infection point soon to follow. And it's been an emotional game. Lots of... so this theme game was particularly hard to pull off, mainly because we tried a game before, and the Inquisition, we tried with Grey Knights, or with like Grey Knight opening even, and the Grey Knights just absolutely ruffle-stomped the demons, so it just wasn't even close. So the Inquisition, they were chosen for this game, well, to go for the Inquisition path, but they really struggled with the Chaos Demons. So, and also like, most of us didn't know how to play Chaos Demons from a Nurgle perspective very well, so it's very hard. So, yeah, might have to hold off on Chaos Demon themed games until I can figure out how to do them. But it was still fun, still twists and turns. And the fact that we didn't capture any of these points and let Falco bring out every single huge unit for the sisters, that certainly did him, or did us no favours anyway. But yeah, the Tribulation Mountain is going to go down, and that will be the game. So well done everyone for taking part. If you want to help choose the next themed game, if you look at the Patreon and subscribe, you are able to take part in the voting for the next themed game. I think the next one is going to be another Sisters one, but it's Sisters of Our Martyred Lady versus Dark Eldar. And then we've got another one, which is the Siege of some world, I can't remember what it's called, But it's Necrons, it's Imhotep Stormlord versus Tyranids, also versus the Space Marines and Guardsmen. So it's a triple threat. How exciting is that? So yeah, if you want to take part in that vote, feel free to have a look at the Patreon. There's also a Discord, so if you want to take part in these games, have a look at the Discord and you can join in. All good stuff. Oh, anyway, my name's been Mr. Landshark. Pleasure as always, never a chore. I will see you in a bit. Peace.